I had made my biggest nightmare a reality. And it was terrifying. Welcome everyone to our very first YouTube video. If you came here from the Phorbe Queendom or just happened to click on this video, welcome. I am so grateful. My name is Queen Marie and whew, am I happy to be here. I'm happy. It's been a long time coming. As I said, this is our very first YouTube video, and so what better way to start it off than with a little bit of story time. In this video, I will share with you a bit about my story. Then I will describe my goals and my hopes for this channel. And finally, what you've been waiting for, what you clicked on this video for, I will share with you how I survived being homeless at the height of the COVID-19 pandemic. I grew up chronically homeless with my mother and my younger brother, Leland. Chronic homeless is described as someone who experiences homelessness for more than a year or repeatedly in a 3-year span. I experienced homelessness repeatedly for the first 17 years of my life. We're from Cleveland, Ohio originally. In Cleveland, homelessness looked like staying in shelters, staying in hotels and motels. All of our family is in Cleveland, so staying at a family member's house for a couple of days here and there, or staying with a friend for a couple of weeks here and there. However, when I was 13 in August 2005, my mother made the decision to move us from Cleveland to Orange County, California. Out here, we have no family. So homelessness here looks like sleeping in shelters, in motels and hotels, sleeping on the buses all night, sleeping at park benches, sleeping in storage closets, or anywhere we can find some sort of shelter for the evening. Our issues with homelessness stemmed from my mother experiencing traumatic abuse while she grew up and not having the resources and the support to seek help before she had children, and even after she had children, still not receiving the support and resources that she needed to work through her trauma. But for me, homelessness just was never feeling secure. So as my graduation from high school got closer and closer, I made the decision to apply for college, not because I wanted to go, but because I knew it was my only way out. And so I applied for one college and I was accepted. And on August 24th, 2010, I moved into Northmoreland Hall 168 at Chapman University. When you grow up like that, with that type of trauma, you tend to identify yourself with that trauma. So when I moved into the dorms and was no longer homeless myself, I didn't know who I was, because I had always thought of myself as the homeless girl, the girl who was always hungry, the girl who had been raped, the girl who had been molested, the girl who had struggles with social interactions because she changed schools 4 to 5 times a year. I didn't know me. So it took me some time to come out of my shell. But boy, when I did, let me tell you, I have 3 goals for my life: to entertain, to inspire, and to end familial homelessness in America. That is why I am here. That is why I have created this YouTube channel. If you are someone who grew up facing trauma of your own, if you grew up without a parent, if you grew up in an abusive household, if you grew up homeless, if you grew up not feeling safe and secure, if you grew up in a way where your trauma overshadowed everything in your life, this channel is for you. My goal is to help you reach past your struggles for your goals and for your dreams. And not just to tell you how, but to show you how. I am successful not because I went to college, not because I studied abroad, but because I took the thing that was supposed to end me and I faced it and I overcame it. And I want to show you that you can do the same too. 3 years ago to this day, April 13, 2018, I created a blog called Phorbe with a tagline, "Step into the queen you are meant to be." This is the beginning of my life's work. There are 4 B's for Phorbe: to be bold, to be blessed, to be beautiful, and to be the best you that you can be. Every week I post new blog posts on the Phorbe website, and every single day I post new content on TikTok and on Instagram that gives you a smile, makes you laugh, makes you feel good, but also inspires you and gives you new ways of thinking and helps to shift your mindset. The purpose is to help you reach for your goals and your dreams, yes, but also to enjoy the here and now and the journey that it takes to become successful. This is not the Queen Marie show. This is a community. And if this sounds like a community that you would want to be a part of, full of love, full of light, full of laughter and good times, and a little bit, just a little bit of crazy, a little bit of goofy, then I encourage you to click on that subscribe button and tap that notification bell so you never miss a YouTube video. When I first moved into the dorms at Chapman, I felt all types of feelings that equaled out to me being numb, that equaled out to me being guilty because my mom and brother were still homeless, that equaled out to me being terrified because I didn't know what it felt like to not live homeless. However, I didn't deal with any of those feelings. I pushed them down, I buried them, and I decided to keep myself busy. I had 3 majors and 2 jobs throughout my college career. In the summer of 2014, my brother Leland and I together filed guardianship papers with the state of California, and on November 19th, 2014, I became his legal guardian, officially ending my brother's bout of homelessness. After college, Leland and I moved into a beautiful apartment in Fullerton, California, and I worked while he went to school and finished and graduated. And slowly over time, those feelings that I buried deep down inside began to bubble up, and they manifested themselves as depression. And it started off as just about here and there, and eventually it turned into me being chronically depressed in bed every single day of 2019 with the covers over my head. It was like I couldn't run away from the feelings anymore. They were looking me dead in my face and telling me, you need to deal with us now or we're not going anywhere. I spent every day in bed, which means I wasn't working. And so in December of 2019, we lost that apartment. And once again, I found myself homeless. I had made my biggest nightmare a reality. And it was terrifying. But I had been through this before. I'm a smart person. I hit the ground running and I was like, you know what? This isn't gonna last forever. I came up with a plan. I got a job in less than a month and started working. And I knew that, the goal was to save as much money as I possibly could and work towards a down payment and a first month rent for a new place to live. However, 3 months into working this plan, Miss Corona said, "What's up?" Oh, all of a sudden I couldn't work. All of a sudden I was quarantined in my rental car. My plan just went. And do you know something? I didn't panic. I did not worry at all, because I knew that me being homeless during a pandemic, living in a car, was the lowest that I could go. And when you reach the bottom, there's nowhere else for you to go except for up. And so I found hope in that. Quarantine gave me the opportunity to stop and really reflect on where I was in my life, what steps I really needed to take to move forward with my life. Me renting a car every week was not allowing me to save enough money. It just wasn't. So I gave it up and I came up with a plan, a real plan. I found a church right around the corner from the apartment that I stayed in. I decided that that was where I was going to sleep, in that church's parking lot, for the next 6 weeks. And for those 6 weeks, I would save up every single dime that I made. Within a week, I was back at work. The week after that, I had started a personal concierge business and had my first client, doubling my income. And in 5 weeks, I had made enough money and had found a new home in a townhouse literally right across the street from the apartment that I had lost just 6 months ago. On June 19th, 2019, I had beat homelessness at the height of the pandemic. Right now, I am no longer hiding from my trauma. I am going to therapy every week to work through my issues. I have not been depressed since December 2019. I am walking in my purpose and living my full potential. And I cannot be happier. Thank you so much for watching this YouTube video. I hope you make the decision to join the Phorbe Queendom today. You can do this in multiple ways. You can subscribe to this YouTube channel and click the notification bell so you never miss a YouTube content. Or you can join us on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, wherever you get your social media kicks from. We are there. Thank you so much. And remember, everything that I say, everything that I do is to show you how magnificent you are. You have power. You have purpose. I see the queen in you.